Alrighty, welcome to Trouts Kitchen. We just topped Curdy's water bottle up, and I'm going to show you exactly how to prepare these abalone and 3 different ways to cook them. So, you know, hopefully they're going to turn out yum, 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 yum. We're looking forward to that. So these abalone were bought about 4 hours ago. They're still alive, they're on ice. All you need is a good hammer, like a 2.5 pound hammer, and chopping board, a nice clean rag for when you flatten them out, kill them and flatten them out, and this is just for the splash. So that's about all you need, and you'll see how to do abalone. So you just give this, I'll get rid of them ones because we're going to make a bit of noise here in a sec. So you just grab your abalone out and just pat it down on a rag, cloth, towel, whatever you want. You just dig her out with a spoon. Dig her out like that, a whole lot of it. At this stage she's still alive, so the nice shells make good ashtray if you know anyone that's a smoker. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yeah, just give it a bit of a pat. Get the nice clean rag straight over the top, and we'll get it in the middle of the table because that's where the reinforcement is, out underneath the table. And what we're going to do is kill her, and this will kill her. Flatten her out nice and flat. The guts and everything, you knock all the guts and everything off. Once she's dead, that's the easy bit. We'll get rid of that in a minute. Just completely flatten it out. Make sure your hammer's not too rusty and not too dirty. Give it a wash. But this is just straight out of my toolbox. I've got a nice clean rag on top. The object is to, hey, knock it off, Curdy. Knock it off, he'll have to go outside, he's naughty. Curdy does a zoomy at least twice a day, normally in the morning, at least twice at night, but he runs a mark. I'm glad his ear's better. Look at that. Oh, I made a bit of a mess of this one. She's a bit very flat, but it doesn't matter. We'll, Margs with her magic wand will make that into a nice little pancake of some sort. Have a look at that. You just flatten it, make sure you kill it, get the guts out, and that's one ready. So I'll prepare the rest and we'll come back because we're doing it 3 different ways tonight. So when you've spooned out the abalone out of the shells and hammered them, that's what your rag should look like. That's what your abalone should look like. That's all the guts and the mess. So out, and you can prepare these 3 different ways. Margs and I are going to do one fried, one in garlic, and the other one was crumbed, battered. So you'll see them shortly. They'll be in the pan. So this abalone better be good because I can hear Margaret talking under her breath over here. So tell us what you got going on there, Margs.
Just whisking 1 egg for 1 abalone.
1 egg for 1 abalone.
And make a batter mix for 1 abalone.
A batter mix for 1 abalone. Well, what's wrong with that? I can't see anything wrong with that. Just a bit of waste doesn't matter.
If you had caught some fish, it'd be no problem.
Well, I'm not a fisherman.
No shit.
Anyway, bit of egg, bit of flour, bit of water, bit of abalone, bit of hot oil, and yum yum. Hey, even Curdy can't wait. Look, he's drooling. He can't wait for his abalone, can you, buddy? Oh, she's all prepared and salted and everything. Garlic butter's in, and the first one's about to be dropped in. What is it, darling?
Abalone.
Yum yum. Oh, Blinky Bill over there. We won't have to share the abs with him. Bit abalone with garlic butter. How is it, mate?
That is way nicer.
Way nicer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beautiful. All right, fresh abalone today. By the way, they're $10 each. In case you're wondering. Tender. Like I said, there's a little bit of salt on the plate. Cooked in garlic butter, this one. And fairly nice. I think a cross between a fish and a squid, maybe. Not a big fishy taste, but a unique taste. But yeah, abalone. Today is the first day that we've ever had it. So it's going all right, but the next one should be better with a bit of batter on it.
Still reckon that was overcooked.
Yum yum. It's not. Just reassure him, Margs. You're doing a bloody good job, love. The old beach action went all right down there with the fire. All right, so what have you done for the batter, Margs?
Just a bit of flour and mix up an egg and put a little bit of water in it.
Egg, flour and water. Let's see what she does when she hits the pan. Could have been a whisker holder. Yep. That's about perfect. That's how you want it. Maybe 15 seconds and then she's off. So this bit of abalone is done in the flour, and it's time for the taste test.
It's tender. Nice in the batter.
Nicer in the batter? It's definitely nicer with batter on it. Once again, not chewy, cross between a fish and a squid. That's my opinion, but anyway, we'll do the last one and see how that goes. Right, what's your plans with the third one, Margaret?
Well, like I'm going to go for your suggestion. We'll put it in and coat it in a bit of more flour, then the batter, because it was rather yummy in the batter.
Flour, then batter,
And then into the garlic butter.
and then straight into the garlic butter. We'll see how this one goes. Bit of abalone, home away from home in the caravan, at the beach, open fire, eating abalone like.
Doing it tough.
Oh, tough. Even Kurt's liking it.
This will be the best one.
Bit smoky in here, we'll just open that door for a minute. Oi,
That's better. We'll smell the garlic.
you ready for a bit more, Kurtie? Oh look, he's still frothing. That's how much he likes the abalone. Looks like we're not the only one that likes this abalone, but this one's done in hot oil, in flour, then in the batter, and cooked in garlic butter. So give that a go, Marg.
It's better.
Tell me about it.
Yum. So
Yum?
that is tender.
Give Kurtie a bit.
I don't think he likes it. Oh, he's going to make a liar out of us. Don't you want it?
Oh, you had enough of that bit, Kurtie?
What Mum's bit.
All right, I'll eat it. abalone. It's definitely not as good as crayfish. Crayfish, gummy shark, scallops. I highly recommend all that. It's delicious. But abalone's not bad. But yeah, it's just on the not bad list. But anything comes out of the ocean, we love it. What's your favourite out of the ocean, Mark?
Prawns.
Prawns.
Prawns and John Dory is my favourite.
And salmon.
Yeah, totally not.
I froth on salmon and Margaret hates it, but anyway, yeah.
Okay, I'll have anything that's going.
Well, after crashing her today, we're going to have a go at putting the big bird back in the sky. But you can see it's done a lot of damage. It's completely broken the blades in half. The blades are broken. That one there's snapped. They're normally an item together like these ones. These ones are really scarred up on the ends. There's a crack through there. It's dangerous flying with that one, but the main center mechanism's together, and this arm is completely broken off, this one. So other than that, the motors all check out okay. The gimbal, I've adjusted the springs and the gimbal's working. So I'm hoping with this 2-part metal epoxy that you put together, it dries rock hard like this one. You can drill it and tap it and grind it and file it, and you can do all sorts with it. So I'm going to try and get it up inside the wing, up inside there and down inside the bit that's broken. And if I can reinforce it all, it should fly and it should be okay, but we'll see. Being so close to the main body, it may not affect its balance. If it was out on one of these ends and I've got a big lump of this holding it together, the epoxy out on the end, it would definitely counteract the balance and wouldn't fly straight or accurate. So because it's so close to the center of balance, it may be okay. I'm not going to put a hell of it, just enough to hold it together. And I will use these blades. I'll have to check them every time they fly, if it flies. And I've got 2 spares that they came with. The front right and back left are the same, and the front left and back right are the same. They're 2 different blades, but luckily the 2 that broke are a left and a right, front and rear. And the ones that come in the kit as a spare are exactly the ones I need that have broken. So I got lucky there. I need to get lucky here. I'm pretty sure the gimbal's going to be okay. I already know all the electric motors are okay. And yeah, wish me well on getting this bad boy back in the air. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see how we go. But it's going to take a lot of luck to make this thing work, because it hit the back of the caravan doing close to 100 kilometers an hour. I had it in sports mode, full noise. So when it's in sports mode, none of these sensors, there's a sensor on the back, there's sensors underneath. I'll quickly show you. The sensors there to tell it where to land and how to land, etc. There's no sensors on the sides, so you got to be careful when you're flying sideways. But all the other sensors that are on this drone, you can see there's 2 sensors there. Sorry, I just dropped the phone. But if you've got it in normal mode, these sensors won't allow you to hit things like trees and poles and caravans. But you know, I'm laughing about it now, but I am quite disappointed about it. This thing's worth a fortune. And you know, Margaret said, oh, we'll just have to buy another one. But that's not the problem. The problem is that we're thousands of kilometers away, other than going in reverse back to Perth, which I'm not. We're a long way away from being able to just buy one of these. So I've got to make this work, and I'll do my best to fix it so that we can bring you some more Aussie adventures with some drone footage, because we're loving it, and the feedback that I get back from a lot of people that are messaging me both on the phone and ringing me, and a few nice positive comments on YouTube. You seem to be enjoying the drone footage, so that's a bonus. I'll see if I can get it back in the air by tomorrow. Alright, it's about 10:30 at night and the drone is the arms repaired. I don't know if it's going to be successful, but I have found another problem. The actual arm is also dislocated. You can see, I'll just grab that, you can see right in at the end of that blade, that hole there. On the other side there's not one. See in there, there's not a hole, but there is on there. So the arm's dislocated. I will have to have a look at it in the morning. When you look at it straight down, this arm is actually 1 centimetre too high. It'll make it fly weird, but it should still fly. But I'll have to put that arm in the morning once all this liquid metal's gone off. It takes about 5 or 6 hours for that metal to go off. So there it is, it's all jacked up exactly at the right height to get this vertical, so that the weight of it just sits there nicely overnight with one of Margaret's bottles of cordial with the gas. So it all sits there, it doesn't slide. It's a bit windy here tonight, the caravan's moving around a bit, but fingers crossed and toes crossed and everything. Hopefully we might get her flying tomorrow, we'll see.